I would like to express my immense gratitude, respect, and admiration for everyone who has come together to organize this event, for every grandparent and grandchild that has walked today, and for all of you right here in front of me, all of you who have taken the time out of your day to show that you care. Thank you. Thank you so, so much.
President Biden and all of the officials that we have elected do their job, which is to keep us safe. Our government has broken their contract to keep us safe, and we demand that they do so now, or we will continue to give them good trouble until they do.
We are here for environmental justice for all beings. Why are we here? And that includes my Latinos. Science reports it will continue to get hotter and hotter until we stop making climate change worse. But even with that fast action, the hot weather will continue for at least a few decades more and keep getting warmer each year. We are here for environmental justice for all beings. What are we here for? Environmental justice for all beings. Information is a human right. The media should be distributing this information to deal with climate change, and the Latino community should be included in cultural appropriate ways in this communication. Information on climate change is a human right. What is it? It is a human right. Thank
you. We are one. There are no separate fights when it comes to climate change or environmental justice. We are one. We are one. All one. We are one. Despite what label they put it on, climate change, climate justice, earth integrity, environmental justice, environmental racism, we are definitely one. And this collaboration is going to scare the heebie-jeebies out of most of them. Nobody has the right to take my freaking life away from me. Mr. President, you've instituted environmental justice through all aspects of the government. Let's be real about it and get these life-stealing industries off of our land. But let's not pollute somebody else. You know, the plastics right now that we generate here are on their way to Ghana. We have got to be better. We have to hold these companies accountable. They need to produce better, and we need to hold them accountable. Plastics all comes from fossil fuel. My fight is your fight. And if we can stand on the line together, that is what we are going to do. We care about justice. What are we? We are one. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. The people united.
All are fighting for our grandchildren.
We shall not be moved with
My name is Neha Viragundam, and as some of you know already, I am a student at the Charter School Wilmington. Just a month ago, I started my senior year, my fourth and final year of high school. And as I reflect on my journey from freshman to senior, I came to two realizations. One, I realized that essays can most definitely be written the day before they're due. And more importantly, two, I realized that I mattered. I realized that my opinion, my voice, and my actions, they matter.
Today, I speak on behalf of many others because I am part of a concerned global community.
My message is simple, and that is that time is up. I would like to say this to clarify my own personal stance. I feel I'm a fairly reasonable person, but if you can look your children and grandchildren in the face and say that climate change is not happening or that it is not a threat to your safety, we see you and your time is up.
These past few years, I've learned that the adults will listen. And if they don't, you must make them listen. We're the generation that will inherit the world next, and we must make sure that we inherit a world we want to live in. And now, it is time to make sure that President Biden hears it as well.
We can save our species from destruction. All catastrophes require man-made solutions, whether they are man-made or not.
So I'm young, but I'm already pretty sick of begging the government for the bare minimum. I'm sick of there being a new high temperature record being broken every single year. I'm sick of seeing a new extreme natural disaster and more people dying every few months. I'm sick of seeing our country's infrastructure continually break down and progress being halted again and again. I'm tired of feeling helpless, no matter how much we all speak up. I'm tired of seeing my community care more than the government does.
We must urge him to take action. The transition to renewable energies needs to happen, and fast. It's clear that any reason for not taking bold action and switching to cleaner energy is just an excuse to take the easy path. A path that is polluted by the waste of big oil and big agriculture.
Delaware is Joe Biden's home. This is where he started his career and raised his family. It's where his grandkids live. I hope he fights for them, if not for us, because their lives are on the line, and so are ours. I appreciate that Biden rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement and signed numerous executive orders to promote change. I appreciate that he placed a temporary moratorium on oil and gas activity in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge and canceled plans for the Keystone Pipeline expansion. We need to go farther, and we're not settling anymore. We deserve more. We deserve a government that works for its constituents so that we don't die, because we want a future for ourselves, our kids, and our grandkids.
We will unite to overcome this crisis, this time, and this world.
The time is now for you to speak up, to make sure your voice is heard, because it's our turn to protect the world that has protected us for so long. Thank you.
like to deliver these to the president, and they said, well, the one in the middle, who was very polite, said, I'm sorry, you can't deliver it. We expected that. you're not able to deliver that, you can mail those through the U.S. mail to the president. And I said, fine, thank you. But I have a few people here that would like to make a statement. And they said, okay.
So I talked a little bit about Eco Alliance, what we do. I told them that we are a club that helps educate the youth about the reasons which we need to protect our environment. I told them that we have over 100 members that are lined up, ready to vote. They will be of voting age in 3 years or less, and we will all be ready to vote in ways that reflect our beliefs about the environment. We will all be ready to vote for a president who is going to protect our environment.
Myself, I'm very inspired by this. I'm very inspired to see the grandparents and the young people unite, and I think we need more of that. I have children myself, I have younger brothers. I want to see them grow up in a world that we are treating our environment correctly and that our government listens to what we're saying. And if we have to keep doing this over and over and over again, then we're just going to keep doing it over and over and again. So thank you. I appreciate it.
We spoke our words, and hopefully the Secret Service will tell those messages to Biden.
I want to just read a poem to you. I wrote as Kendall, but as Lady Liberty. Would you like to hear it? Yes. I don't much care what is said about me. Lady Liberty, my past, you're tired, you're poor, and all of that. Truth be, as a goddess, I am blessed. But how much time is really left? Alone in warming waters with a lamp so bright, watching a nation cracking in fright. My arm feels heavy. My heart is weary of tornadoes and hurricanes screaming of death. My spirit dimming with each breath. A divided nation darkens my light. A divided nation darkens my light. The heat, the fracking, extraction, and gas, the greed, the endless fights. How long can it last? Will we win? Can it last? Silence. Will we win or will we die? Listen from on high. Listen to the voices. Hear the children's voices in the sky. Solar and wind do not lie. Only fossil fuels will die. Yeah. Tell the humans on Mother Earth